All right, guys, we are actually thrilled to do that episode because Davincij15 has a possible evidence for the start of a long-term bull market. Can you believe that? So we can't wait to get into that episode. What we will also do is we will cover an altcoin with TA, and also we will talk a little bit about DigiByte in the end, Pandora's wallet. So it will be exciting, but very interesting, guys. And this is not clickbait. This is not yada yada. Really, Davincij15 has possible, I think even two possible evidences for the start of the long-term bull market. No BS. So that being said, we want to get straight into the most important question of today. Davincij15, how do you feel today, my man?
I'm doing good. My foot is getting better and better every day. I'm working it out. I'm going to the gym every day now. And so I'm getting more and more healthier day by day.
We are very happy to hear that, guys. Likes for this video are healing points for Davinci's leg, so make sure you smash up that like button. And I can already tell you, Davincij, we are very thrilled to see that right now, because start of a long-term bull market. Can you imagine, guys, what that means to us? It will be very interesting to see that. Before we start, we want to give a huge thank you for stake.com. They are sponsoring our channel, actually. So we want to show you something instead of a YouTube ad right now. It's only like 10 seconds. Make push up, check it out. You have the link in the description down below. And afterwards, we will start straight with the very important update regarding the Bitcoin evidence for the long-term bull market. So make sure you take a seat and enjoy. Whoa, and now we can start, man, finally. So Davincij15, let's start with the Bitcoin outlook. We are thrilled to see that, especially now with that update, because everyone out there is saying we are in a bear market. That's a sucker's rally. Actually, we made a poll for the community and nearly 70% said this is only a sucker's rally. So we are really thrilled to see that, because this is not only surprising, it's also mind-blowing to hear that this might be the case right now. So Davincij15, the stage is yours, please.
Yeah, well, as you know, I've had said in the past that I believe that Bitcoin was going to break down to the past 3,000 to like the 2,600 level. And you know what? Honestly, with trading, you let the market tell you what's going to happen, and you can only predict so far out to the future. And then when the market shifts, you have to shift your beliefs. One of the things that I've learned in trading is that traders have like strong beliefs loosely held, because if the market changes, you've got to change your beliefs, because if you stick with your one belief all the time, you're going to lose money. You have to watch the market and watch what it says, watch what it tells you, and act accordingly. So let me start sharing my screen and show you what I'm seeing here. So when I was setting up this screen for this video today, I noticed a W pattern here that looks like a dabble. And so basically it has a W here and then a W sort of like an ugly W here. And it's indicating that this is a bull run, which means that I have this system called the Davo. And if this is a real Davo, and I believe it is, they'll give you a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio, making the payout at around $4,900, almost $5,000 is where you would actually take profits. Like all trading techniques, you have to set your stop losses, and of course your stop loss is at 3,300 just in case this is wrong, right? You just don't know. You're just based on statistics. And so statistically, this generally does this move up here. Let me just get rid of the magnet here, because like the magnet is annoying me. So I would say this would probably go up here, come back down, and roll back up and make a nice W in there. Off we go to the races to a new bull run. Now this doesn't mean Bitcoin's going to the moon tomorrow or next year. It's just we're going to start slowly stair-stepping upwards to higher and higher highs.
It would basically mean that we have hit the bottom yet. And that I mean, once you hit the bottom, that's the start of the bull market. And the only case that we cannot consider that the start of the bull market would be that we go below the 200-week MA and below also 3,100, which is not the case you are saying right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not the case right now. We need to, if we could hold a 200-day moving average, 200-week moving average, sorry. This would definitely make me very happy, because I know that this is going to go a lot higher and not break the and definitely if it doesn't break this trend line here. I think it's better drawn this way. If it does not break this trend line here, I think the 200-week moving average is going to come up to this trend line as it continues higher through this cycle here. We're right now breaking for the first time, I think first time in a long time, breaking through and close. If we can close above this 13 EMA weekly average, that is very positive sign. Of course, we did close over here, but it was like way too high, and over here as well. We did close over here, but if we could stay above that 13 EMA, that is a very, very positive sign. That'd be the second positive sign of a long-term bull run.
So may I say something? I mean, all the watchers, you must be excited, because this is big news. Not even like clickbaity or overhyping something. I mean, sometimes people say sometimes we do clickbait or so, but this is big news, man. This is actually really crazy. So if we close that, we are in the weekly on Sunday, actually. That would be the second evidence actually that we are in the bull market, or that we won't go below the 200 MA, meaning also that we have seen the bottom yet. If I understand you correctly. And would that also mean that because you have so many USD on the sidelines, that you will go back in crypto again?
Definitely. I've already just started to scale in. For example, I did a video with Brian Beamish and Coinergy on the Coinergy show, the Bat show. And one of the things that Brian was doing, was talking about, was a trade, looking at a trade here, and it was so sad. This trade, I saw this coming. And I saw it so much. I saw that I actually had a buy order down here, right down here at 39.40 actually, because I wanted to go a little bit higher. And I thought they were going to wipe out the the stop losses, and they did. They went after the stops, because this Bitcoin is working exactly like a forex currency. It's doing the exact same things as a forex currency would do. Yeah. Kind of sad to see. What they do is they run the stops of people who are day trading. And they did exactly that. It was a perfect trade, a perfect legitimate trade. It was an AB equals CD trade, right? You had like 3 bottoms here to protect you. And let me just duplicate this, clone, and make it a little bit wider so the audience can see. Clone and wider. And so you could usually say, okay, well, I'm going to take this trade here around the 4,000 level and take profits up here, and then take your stop loss down here. And so your stop loss, you had to get out at this point, even though you were right in the end. You have to get out when your stop loss is run, and that's a trader's life. It's really hard. It's very frustrating, very annoying, and that's why I don't day trade. Right? Exactly. Because you see this day in and day out. You have like these days where the market just like takes your money from you, even though you're right, and and it's difficult. It's difficult. But if you do a lot of these trades, you will win in the long run. It's just as difficult to watch these days when this happens and you lose.
Dude, and it's a full-time job, man. It's a full-time job.
Exactly.
I mean, that it's, if you calculate, sometimes if you're not starting with a reasonable amount of money, and usually you have to start with it because then it makes a lot of fun, then if you calculate the amount of money you are earning per hour in the long run, it's not even very much. So day trading is maybe not something for everyone, especially because it's very emotional with that daily volatility.
Exactly. So I have a different trade goal working where I started nibbling all the way down here, and here. Am I going to be right? I don't know. I could be wrong. And I'm going to take a stop loss. Probably. My stop loss is not probably. It is at the 30. At this level here, the 3,300 level as well. So I will take a big hit if I'm wrong. But I feel that I'm going to be right down in the long run. So, and that's the chance I take, right? I don't know the future. I can only do statistic analysis, and I think it's statistically high that we're going to see the 4,800 level. So, and we've talked about that in the other videos.
Let's come back to what you have. Oh, there's code, man. You have to hide the code. So let's come back to what you have said. You actually say that there are two evidences, and on Sunday we will know more as well, that this is the start of the bull market. And when talking about bull market, you are talking about if that will be the case. I mean, maybe it's not, but highest probability. Then this is also the bull market where you are predicting prices for Bitcoin like at least 100K. I mean, let it take 2 years, 3 years, I don't know. But is that this last bull market you were talking about before?
Exactly. This is a big beginning of a big run. So I'm excited as you are, man. I'm happy.
Guys,
we will know for sure when it rolls back over and it doesn't break the 200-week moving average. If it doesn't break that is the 100%. Yes, pound the table. Where
like 100%,
guys. You're stupid.
Guys, smash up the like button. We cannot wait for that. And we maybe we will do a special episode or so right when that happens, or go live or something. Guys, this is crazy. Let us know in the comment section down below what you think about it. Let us know whether you think this is a sucker's rally or whether you changed your opinion, because like 70-80% said this is a sucker's rally. Did you change your opinion now? Were that, not because it's Davincij, were that good and valid arguments? Let us know in the comment section down below. We are thrilled to see that. And now, as you remember in the beginning, we showed you our sponsor of the channel. We also have a sponsor of this episode, because this is mainly a episode about trading. We have a sponsor from Moscow, and he is actually a trader, a scalp trader in cryptocurrencies, also stocks, mining, investing, everything what is funny. He is sponsoring that episode, and we are also very glad about him sponsoring that episode, because without him, his name is Anton Klevtsov. It's actually a not old buddy, but it's a buddy of us. So thank you so much for sponsoring that. We want to show a small pre-roll campaign. You can subscribe to his channel. It's actually a YouTube channel, very small one. He just started, but he is very knowledgeable, and he has been trading for a long time. So check it out instead of a YouTube campaign. And afterwards, we will go into altcoins, DigiByte, and a lot of interesting stuff, guys. It will be as interesting as the first part of the episode, so stay tuned, take a seat, subscribe to our buddy, and afterwards we will go on, guys.
Hi, my name is Tony K. I became a trader
in 2010. Okay, never mind. Bitcoin being declared dead. So, what does the future hold for us? A complete mess, panic, and an apocalypse. How much will Bitcoin be worth in the future?
It's not quite what Satoshi Nakamoto dreamed of, as at the moment everything is bad. Now let's make some charts. There is still life. Simulating the launch of Bitcoin futures are not coincidence, but recently it has been
decreasing. Submit requests to the presidential administration. Admire and love me. Subscribe to my channel. Bye. Okay, stop.
Okay, guys, you have to admit, this guy has charisma. So subscribe to our friend Tony K, man. So let's go on with, I think we go to the altcoin section, because Davincij, you have an employee. He was learning from you, from your skills as well. And he's also running your Davinci Codes Net Twitter page and sharing his insights, which are also indirectly your insights on altcoins. So guys, what we thought about is we might be picking now one altcoin from their Twitter page, and Davinci will show his thoughts and also show his own thoughts. So from his employee and also his own thoughts, and tell you exactly what will be his buy-in prices for this specific altcoin and where it might be going. Davinci, how does that sound to you?
Yeah, it sounds excellent. It's excellent. Yeah. Yes. Jay has been working for me for quite some time now, and he's been doing an awesome job. He's been working very hard, sharing his buy orders, his sell orders, and he's also part of our support team as well. So he's going to be starting to use the Pandora's wallet, and I'm going to be starting to use the Pandora's wallet as soon as we finish the next round of updates. I'm going to start doing videos on where I'm buying and stuff like that, and using Pandora's wallet to do the buys as well. So it'll be a very exciting time once that's finished in the next couple of weeks. So here, let's share my screen and show you our Twitter page. So over here, oops, let me just make this big screen because we got you in the middle here. Chris.
No problem.
Not that anybody doesn't want to see you, but here, they already see
there are
you
some
already.
guys.
So this is the Davinci Codes Twitter page, and Jay is doing a great job handling this Twitter page, whilst I handle mine, Davincij15, and he puts out all these different buy orders. So if you want to do the little lady strategy and you just don't know where to buy, you can follow Jay, and he even shows you percentages. If we click on one of these, you can see how much percent he puts in. 0.2%.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
20%. Don't get confused. Not 20%. 0.2%.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's nothing. Some of his buys are like $1.50, stuff like that. Okay?
I can imagine for some people now in the bear market that's below one US cent, but it's fine.
Yeah. So don't feel like, oh man, this is not gonna work out for me. I'm only putting in small $1, $2 here. No. That's fine. That's going to make you rich. Trust me. Trust me on this. Over time, it's gonna take a long time, but if you do this consistently, like Jay has been doing, in the next 3 years, you're gonna see a lot of money. You could turn $500 into $500,000 in the next 3 years, just by taking your time, doing very tiny amounts, and doing exactly like this, and doing the little lady style. You can see he bought down here, sold up here, bought again down here, sold up here. Right, he was just gonna get filled, but then it didn't get filled. Right, he was waiting for the market to come to him, but didn't come to him. But he didn't chase. He didn't go out and start buying this. Right, notice that he didn't buy it.
Exactly.
Right, he let the market go up, and so you should not be buying here. This is too late. You gotta wait until it comes back down. Because what's your favorite price, Chris? I forget what.
Oh, I can tell you what my favorite number is, and this is cheap, man.
Yes, cheap is what you want
Yes.
with any altcoin investment. You don't want to buy this expensive. So yeah, I mean, we could take a look at some of the charts, but I think we're going to just show off the pictures here, and we're not going to go into details because we don't want this to run too long.
Is this Zcoin?
This is XCC.
Yeah.
Bought like 0.25, not 25%, 0.25.
Guys, please listen to us. Not 25%. If you buy in for 25%, I mean, this is no financial advice anyways, but if you buy in for 25%, not only Mike Tyson, but Arnold Schwarzenegger will come to you and we will get you. We will definitely punish, okay?
Yes, you'll get some serious punishment, man, for that.
And guys, we are 10 people at MMCrypto. If the whole MMCrypto team comes to you, this will be really, you do not want to see that, man.
Definitely not. So yeah, notice here, he had a buy order of 0.2%, right? And it didn't work out. right? He bought, and market kept going down, but that's okay. Doesn't hurt him. It's 0.2%, and then he puts in another 0.25%. See, if you do these small buys, when the market comes down, you actually get an opportunity to get your investment at a cheaper discount.
Exactly.
And so you can make even more money. So it makes sense to do smaller amounts so that you can buy more if it goes down. And on top of that, you can spread out your money across multiple different assets. So it's very important to make sure that your nanny nibbles, your small buys are very, very small in percentage-wise, so that either A, you can buy more, or B, if it goes to zero, who cares? Like,
exactly. And that's the beauty about crypto, because on all the exchanges, you always pay percentage amounts and fees. For example, on the stock markets, I mean, at least in Germany, you pay something like fixed amounts. So when you buy some stocks, you pay like 10 euros of fee. So you want to make sure that you buy at least $1,000 or euros worth of that stock, so it's not above 1% in fees. But in crypto, you can just invest like at $10, and it's still like, I don't know, 0.2%, 0.1% in fees. So that's really the beauty of crypto, because on all the exchanges, it's like that.
Yeah, exactly. So the fees, yeah, make sure that when you do set your sell order, that you get your fees back as well, so that you don't lose out on your fees. So make sure you set it on a double, and you include your fees that you get back, so you get that back from the market as well. Here you can see Jay has bought 0.2% of his capital and sold half up here, and yeah, he's waiting to get back into this, and it will most likely. There's a good chance it could come right back down here to the 200-day, because this thing is a face rep. This is like, okay, whatever. Whatever. So it could come back down here, and if you want, I would have no problem if you bought a little bit here, 0.1% here, 0.1% here, and then do a huge 0.25% down there.
Huge. Yeah, very big. Oh man.
So you have a collection of this asset, and now some people have asked me, well, what happens if I have a lot of buy orders? Should I collect them together and make them into an average, or should I just have separate sell orders for each and every one of those buy orders? Now that's totally up to you. You could either average them or set them as separate buy orders. That's just your own personal preference. For me personally, what I do is, if I have too many buy orders, I like to consolidate them and then make an average. But if I only have one or two or three, right, then you know what, I can go, okay, you know what, for these separate buy orders, and I'm gonna have a separate sell order for them, each one of them. And that depends, right? If I have a lot of them, and one of the buy orders is way up here, like way up here, and then way up, then down here, if they're separated far enough, then I will have them have each of the separate buy orders have a separate double price, and not do an average. So it's all, I mix and match for my personal preference, but it's just up to you on when it comes to the little old lady strategy.
Let me add something. Sorry, man. Sorry for interrupting. I can see some people now typing down below, oh, you're interrupting him. But this is very important. I want to mention something, because some of the altcoins we are showing here, they have really low volume. Not all of them. For example, XZC, Zcoin, it has a good amount of volume, but especially for those low volume coins, don't go there and buy it right now. Maybe you can set your buy orders if you made your own research, but just don't do it right now at market prices or so, because with that low volume, it's really dangerous, guys. Really dangerous. Low volume is always dangerous, especially when you buy at market prices or when you pump the order book. Please do not do that, and also don't point with your finger on us for covering those low volume altcoins. I mean, some of them are, because we are not saying buy right now. We are saying at lower prices, or Davincij is saying that there are price levels where he would be buying some more, maybe for a couple of dollars. So please, guys, do listen to us. Don't go out there and buy up the order book. This is dangerous, and you will for 100% lose money. I just wanted to get that from my shoulders, man. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. And we don't want people losing money, do we?
No, we want everyone to win. At least, I mean, it's not possible, but we want that.
Yes, we still want it.
Exactly.
So, yeah, if you want to buy this particular coin, make sure you're buying down here where he bought last, because you know what, it might come back down there or even lower. So, or you set your fibs and see where the 61.8 and buy at that level. Just don't buy at the market price, please, people. And look at this. Look at this. This is my final chart here. You can see this is just beautiful. I mean, he bought here, he bought a little bit down here, and then he bought here. He got his double, and then when it came back down, look what he's doing. He's buying again. But at a really low percentage. Look at that. 0.05%, because he has zero confidence in this coin. But
so guys, especially this one has a low volume as well, guys. Don't go out there and buy that up just right now. It will be dangerous. And look at his confidence. It's like 0.05%. For some people, this will be a fraction of a cent. So
exactly, and that's okay if you put in a half a cent.
All right.
That's okay. That's risk. That's a load of money to risk, don't you think?
Yeah,
Chris?
you can consider half a cent for as financial advice. All right.
Oh, damn, that's a good one.
Wow, that was Davincij. That was already I don't know, maybe one of the most entertaining episodes ever. And in the same time, we had one of the most, maybe the most important update ever, guys. So if you are excited, make sure you smash up that like button. We want to get to a new record of likes. I think the highest was 3,500 so far. I don't know if we can get that, but we are thrilled. This was really no clickbait, nothing. It was so important. And really, Davincij, we didn't know before we started that episode, like half an hour before we started that episode, we actually didn't know that we have that evidence. So we are really, really thrilled. Before we go to a Pandora's Wallet update, guys, you want to make sure that you will get to that Pandora's Wallet update in the end. Maybe we can talk about DigiByte a little bit, because in the last episode, not only you, but also me, I represented the MMCrypto opinion. We shared our opinion about DigiByte. And we want to make clear that, I will only talk for me and you can talk for you. That I'm and also the MMCrypto team, we are still no fans of DigiByte. Let us tell you something, and maybe we have some people having watched our YouTube stories like 2 weeks ago or so. Someone asked for our opinion on DigiByte, and what we said, it's a decent project. They had a lot of good programming on GitHub. They have different mining algorithms, which is very beneficial for the decentralized mining. That from that angle, it's a great project. And obviously, you can see it in the last episode in the comments, they have a very strong community. But what we didn't like, and that was the reason why we stopped following them. We stopped following them in 2017. Maybe things have changed, but we stopped following them because of the shady marketing, even though it wasn't from the founders team, it wasn't from the guys who forked Bitcoin back in the days, but even though it wasn't, they didn't do anything against it. So if you have a huge DigiByte bag and you see it pumping due to that Minecraft news back in the days, you should, maybe it's a great guy, but it would be maybe nice to just go out there and say, okay, guys, calm down. Maybe it's not such big of a thing, because people got burned. People got burned at the top. There were huge sell orders. So we would have liked to see some responsibility out there. And also the comments in the last video, when someone is sharing his opinion and saying that there are some things shady in the past, maybe it's not the best thing to be very cruel in the comments and really personal, because that's not how you should handle critics, because we are not the only ones making critics on DigiByte. And if everyone is criticizing something, you should ask yourself, is something true about that? You cannot delete the future. You can build the past. You can build the future, but you cannot delete the past. So you should admit to that. Take that, and from that point of time, you should develop and improve the project. So from our point of view, we will have another look into DigiByte. But still, at this point of time, we don't like it. maybe it changes when we have another look into it. Maybe things have changed, guys. So we wish you all the best. I mean, it's serious people working on that project. But yeah, from what we can say right now, the past was really shady, okay, guys? But yeah, as we said, there are good fundamentals. So calm down, please. Finally, calm down. And now, Davincij, if you also want to say something about it, you are free to go.
Yeah, I don't want to take up too much time. We've already spoke a lot on
Yes.
DigiByte, and yeah, I mean, I think I want to take back the word scam. I think we used that a lot in our last video, and I think that was unfair word to say. I don't think it is a scam, but I agree with you that the charts say that this coin is very shady, and so. I would consider this coin a third-tier coin, and that's about it. That's all I'm going to say.
All right, no, it's fine, man. I think there was already a lot on Twitter and stuff, and I mean, I already maybe said a lot of things you would like to say, and we don't have to double that. So, guys, please consider that as constructive criticism, and if you are legit in this space, take it as it is. We might have a second look into it if things have changed. Well done. And yeah, also shout out to this one YouTuber. He made a video about us talking about DigiByte. He was very neutral and he did a good, yeah, he was talking like from a very neutral point of view. So shout out to you. It's a very small channel. I don't remember the name, but that was quite nice. So let's get into the last point of today, Davincij15, Pandora's wallet. What's the progress with it? What do you want to share with us? We are really thrilled to get some updates about it, and then we can wrap up that episode. Also, before I forget it, link for Davincij15's channel in the description down below. Of our sponsors in the description down below, stake.com, Utex, Anthony K, and also for Pandora's wallet in the description down below, and for your Twitter channel, we covered that as well, also in the description down below. And now, Davincij, stage is yours. Pandora's wallet, we are really waiting for some updates because we cannot wait it to get finally maturely released, but it is already out there.
It's already out there. It's already working. It's running. We have a few issues, like all software when it's fresh and new, it has its issues and problems. But we're working. We're slowly improving those, fixing those issues. We're getting them out, getting the new versions out weekly. We are going to be waiting for this next big release of all these bug fixes for in April. We're going to be upgrading our servers, making them huge improvements. And once that upgrade is done, I'm going to start trading with Pandora's wallet and doing some videos with Pandora's wallet. It's me trading on Pandora's wallet, and I look forward to that.
Wow, that will be so cool. We will actually share that live on our channel. You will share it on your channel, and you will have a perfect combination, because at this time, Davincij can share his thoughts on trading. And in the same time, it's a tutorial for his wallet. So this will be very, very cool. We cannot wait for that. And yeah, I don't know. The episode is already finished. I'm quite sad because it was so nice, Davincij.
I know, it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah,
especially
really
the
fun.
exciting stuff about Bitcoin and all the different cryptocurrencies that Jay's been buying. I really appreciate Jay, man. Thanks a lot, Jay.
Guys, what you can do is you can take that video, you can share it with your friends, share it with, I don't know, you can share it on Twitter, tag some people who has a different opinion, Tone Vase or I don't know, Tyler Jenks or so, and we can see what they have to say about it. I mean, there will be this point of time, maybe when we go below the 200-week MA where it says that we are wrong. But as we said, the probabilities, the odds are very good for the scenario we shared right here in this episode. So let's wait for that. Share that video, leave a like, and let us know your thoughts in the comment section. We will try to answer each and every comment. And as you know, Davincij goes also through it. So make sure you do that. That being said, we have to wrap up this most exciting episode of all time. Want to say thank you for everyone watching, especially those watching until the end. This really means a lot to us. So thank you so much. And we will see each other at the next episode of MMCrypto, maybe tomorrow, and also maybe next week, a few episodes. So make sure you are subscribed to our channel. That being said, as always, thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.